Hi crafty friends, it's Donna here from Donna is Playing Paper, and I've got for you today a double Z fold card, which is a really simple, basic, fancy fold card. It's easy to make, and I'll take you through the steps and the measurements. When this card is closed, it fits into a regular envelope. It's no different size to a normal card, but when you open the envelope, you can stretch it out for a whole lot of fun. Let's get making, shall we? I'm going to work with a US-sized card base today, but if you're using a piece of metric cardstock, I'll pop the measurements up on the screen. I'm starting with a piece of card which is 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches. That is a piece of card cut in half lengthwise. And I'm going to score that at the quarter mark and the halfway mark. That is 2 3/4 inches and 5 1/2 inches. You can start with a regular top fold card if you wish, and just score at 2 3/4 inches. The next piece, it's 9 inches by 3 inches, and I'm going to score that at 3 inches and 6 inches so that it can be folded exactly into thirds. Once we've done that, we're going to do a Z fold on both of these pieces. That is, bending each of the folds in a different direction to the other so that it zigzags back on itself. You can see that the two pieces will fit inside each other. When you open it up, it doesn't sit 100% straight. If this bothers you, you need to make sure that the two middle sections are exactly the same size. So for example, moving down to a 2 3/4 inch square instead of a 3-inch square. Let's decorate our card. I'm using these Eucalyptus Dance 12 by 12 papers because I'm in love with them, really. This paper pack also comes in a 6 by 6, if that's what you'd prefer. Now you have a choice. You can cut your panels to be exactly the size of your background card, or you can cut them to be around a 1/16 of an inch, or around 2 millimeters smaller all the way around. And that's the choice I've made because I like that white border around each of them. For the panels on the left and the right of my main card, the background of these panels was white already, and so I've double layered these just so that that faint blue outline will give a bit of a contrast against the card. I've put the darkest paper, which is actually my favourite, in the middle so that it's not as obvious on the card, but it does give some beautiful depth when you open it up. And once each of our two Z folds are fully papered up, we can attach them to each other. Now, I didn't really trust myself to put tape all the way around for this, so I've used some tape in the middle so that it will stick straight away and hold, but also some glue so that if I slightly misjudge how much I need, I can just quickly wipe it away on the inside. But all was well. And then I'm going to use double-sided tape only to attach this center section to my back panel. And I'll do that by peeling off the backing and then by simply carefully closing the card, holding that middle square intact. That's going to put it in exactly the right position. And that's the basis of our card done right there. I'm going to add a nice big element to the front. I'm choosing a koala since it is eucalyptus, and I'm going to choose a koala from the Animal Kingdom 1.0. I've used these for several cards in the past, and you can find another video using these die cuts on the channel here. I still had both koalas left, so I went backwards and forwards, and what you didn't see was and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, deciding whether I wanted the smaller koala or the larger one. In the end, as usual, I decided that more is more, and I went with the great big one, slightly hanging off the edge of the panel. For the sentiment, we have a choice. I have actually placed a very plain paper on the inside. which is a good place to write your sentiment. But I'm going to fill it all up with this thank you, which I'll cut from the smallest possible circle die. I'm actually cutting off just a whisker of these thank you sort of splashes around it, but I don't think that it looks like it's been cut off too much when you look at the final card. I'm adding that to some nice brown cardstock, which matches that wood panel, and then I'm going to glue it in. Now, like I say, that does remove a lot of the place to write your comments, so you could put a smaller sentiment or put the thank you on the center panel, or there is still a lot of white space on the back of this card to write a message, and that's what I'll do when I send this card. You can see here just how much space you have if you wanted to write a message. So here you have it, the completed card. It folds in and out, it fits into a regular envelope, and it's a lot of fun for the recipient and actually very simple to make. I'm going to leave you with some pictures of the completed card, including some pictures of it in the wild, in my backyard, and I hope that you have enjoyed this very much. Feel free to like and subscribe to the Paper Rose channel, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye for now.